Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at a clip where a fat activist says that fat women don't need your pity. She's saying it in response to a man saying that he's into larger women. So apparently, if you tell them that you like them, that's not good enough either. We're also going to be taking a look at the fourth installment of what I like to call the Fattest Friday, where we take a look at various responses to this.
Tell me the story of the fattest thing you ever did.
So just like last time, I'm combining one random clip with the Fattest Friday. If you're not currently subscribed, please consider subscribing today and help me get to 50,000 before it's too late. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
This message is for good guys. All right, hear me out.
A message for me personally? Oh, thank you. No, I'm not.
I find it incredibly patronizing when, as a fat woman, you're expressing or lamenting what it's like to be a fat woman in our society, whether that be through dating, sexuality, fashion, Now, there's a certain type of...
So, you go around complaining about being overweight, is what you just said.
As a fat woman, you're expressing or lamenting what it's like to be a fat woman in our society, whether that be through dating, sexuality, fashion, Now, there's a certain type of heterosexual man specifically that when you're having this conversation with him, loves...
Why are you having this conversation with him? Why is this conversation coming up at all? Like, you're just chilling next to some dude and you're like, yeah, man, being a fat woman in today's society is really hard. Like, what?
To tell you how much he doesn't like skinny girls now.
And then when he starts trying to tell you, yeah, I'm not like the other guys, I'm actually into larger women, you get mad at him? What? You're the one that opened up this entire conversation by talking about what it's like to be a larger woman in today's society. Like, why were you having that conversation? I was just lecturing this guy on the complexities of being fat, and then he told me he likes fat chicks. What the heck?
Okay, that's fair. You're allowed your preferences, but you do not get a prize for not finding skinny women attractive.
I don't want any of you to come for me for saying this, but less is more. You can apply that statement to whatever part of this video that you think it applies to. I'm not saying it in reference to any particular one thing here. Let's just look at this freeze frame right here for several moments longer. So, how's everybody doing today? How's your Friday going? Why don't you sound off in the comments below? You know, looking at this photo reminds me of the complexities of today's modern socio-economic structure, am I right? It really makes you think about all the political unrest happening in Belarus. Sorry. As I gaze upon this photo, I am reminded of the time... I'm sorry, guys. I'm dumb. Okay, can we just watch the thing, please?
Just like you don't get a prize for finding fat women attractive.
So someone came up and said, hey, I like you. I'm not even into thin chicks. And then you proceeded to crap all over them. Thank you, I guess. Hey, I think you're really attractive. I'm not even into thin chicks like the other dudes, dude. I actually like a thicker chick. Congratulations. You and everybody else, right? Get in line, buddy. Of course you like us big, beautiful women. We're both big and beautiful. Ah, jeez. Last time I tried to give you a compliment, oh my god. That's right, I'm terrible.
You are not doing charity work. This is not a volunteer organization.
Okay, he said that he likes larger women, so I don't think he was trying to do charity work. He didn't say, I don't like you and I'm doing this just to help you. He said, I like it, I'm into it, so I don't know what the problem is here. When people tell me, yo, I got a thing for dudes with mustaches, I usually berate them for 20 minutes after that. Like, what? How dare you, you idiot? What? You like guys with this? What? Fuck you. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I be so passionate? Tone the passion down a couple steps, okay?
Understood?
Whoa, calm down. Oh my god.
Meaning, you are no better or no worse than any other man out there. And the tone with which men, especially traditionally attractive men, love to say this sentence to me blows. It's literally like they're saying, I give money to the homeless every month.
So conventionally attractive men are coming up to you and saying this, and they think that they deserve some sort of prize afterwards. How conventionally attractive? By whose merit? Let me get a look at them men. Sorry, dude, I'm sorry. Let me get a look at that man. I'm gonna go man looking. Oh man, that was a good episode. So when I'm turning down supermodels left and right, as I usually do, sometimes they get all butthurt. They're like, what? But I'm like super attractive and you're morbidly obese. You're not at all surprised that I'm into you? Nah, I'm used to conventionally attractive men throwing themselves at me left and right, so this is whatever to me.
It is so patronizing. They don't even realize they're doing it. They're like,
how often does this happen to you?
well, me? Me, I'm kind of different. Me personally.
This doesn't sound like a conventionally attractive man, this little impression you're doing. Me personally, I like him. I don't think there's ever been an attractive person that sounded like that.
I do like skinny girls.
Dude, marry him. He's a keeper. The guy that talks like that and has that look on his face, that dude is a keeper. Why did you let him go, dude? Go to him. So, somebody who was that much of a catch came up to you, and you just let him get away. What are you doing, dude? You know nothing of romance. I'm not even into fat girls. But for you, I'd make an exception. He's like that character from Men in Black, the skin suit guy. Like, do you have any cats? Happy Friday. Yeah, look at the look on her face. Let's look at this and ponder the complexities of today's society.
I like them thick.
Hey man, don't be mad at the guy because he likes them thick, alright?
You ain't unique, baby.
Okay, he didn't say he was unique. He was just trying to get with you. What's your problem, dude?
Everybody likes them thick.
No, they don't. No, they don't. The reason why he's acting like this is special is because a lot of people don't like him thick. So you guys complain about all the fat phobia that you encounter and all the problems and yada yada yada. But everybody likes them thick, though, at the same time. What? If everybody likes them thick, then what were all those problems you were complaining about originally when this guy started hitting on you or whatever? Remember in the conversation you were complaining about how it sucks to be fat, and then he said, hey, I like them fat. So, so there I was on the bus complaining to some random guy next to me about how much it sucks to be fat. And then he started hitting on me. So there I was in the grocery store complaining to some random person who happened to be there about how much it sucks to be fat. How come every one of your stories starts off with, so there I was complaining about how much it sucks to be fat, and then this happened?
You don't get a prize for finding fat women attractive.
Come on.
Fat women are attractive.
All of them?
Just like we don't get a prize for finding your disgusting grubby balls attractive.
I don't know if I would compare that to obesity. One of those is a body part, the other is a lifestyle.
We don't get a prize for still liking them, for still wanting to put them in our mouths. That might be specific to me, but you know my point.
Okay, I appreciate that, but let's stay focused.
I have never been in a dating scenario, because I'm bi, and I've never been in a dating scenario with a woman where they try to use the fact that they date or sleep with fat women as social collateral. But there's something about the projections onto men of what sort of partner they should be seeking out. This is truly your own social construct. I'm not fully blaming you. You're just fed this messaging that you're supposed to want this.
But we're really supposed to want you, right? Yeah, you guys have been fed this messaging that you're into all these other dudes, but you're really actually into me, okay? You've actually been brainwashed into being into other types of physiques and people and stuff, but you're really actually into me. You're just too dumb to notice. You've been brainwashed, you idiot. The wool has been pulled over your eyes, Neo. You don't even see the world for what it really is. That's some of the highest levels of copium that I've ever seen. You guys would want me if somebody didn't brainwash you into not wanting me. That's the craziest amount of copium that I have ever witnessed. There's literally a whole system in place keeping you from wanting me. It's screwed, dude. It's totally screwed.
So for some reason, if you are attracted to what your friends might deem unattractive, you think you're like... I don't know what you think. It's such a strange energy.
Right. If you're not attracted to what your friends are attracted to, they might make fun of you. Pro tip, don't have any friends.
So boys, this message is for you. you can like fat women. And it doesn't have to be indicative or not indicative of how good or bad you are as a person. You can also like skinny women as much as you like fat women. And
I can? Oh, geez, thank you. Whew.
you don't have to prefer one or the other.
You don't have to prefer one or the other. Well, I mean, it would kind of make sense that you would, right? Because they're two vastly different body types.
You can like people as individuals.
No, you can't. You can do whatever I told you to do. I can like people as individuals. That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard in my life, dude. Shut up.
And you can find individual things about them sexy. So stop reducing people down to their parts and grow up.
Stop trying to tell people what they can and can't find attractive. Grow up. In conclusion, if you're not into fat people, it's because you've been brainwashed. The Matrix has a firm grip on you, and I'm here to offer you the red pill. I offer you only the truth. You take the blue turtle, you wake up in a Denny's. You take the green dolphin, I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. You know what these are? These are actually like for this. These are actually to massage your scalp, dude. Listen to the sound it makes. Alright, so that was amazing. Now we are going to carry on with the fourth installment of what I like to call the Fattest Friday. John Seaton, take us away.
Tell me the story of the fattest thing you ever did.
So this really isn't like a story, but more so of like a habit that I have or a thing that I do, and I kind of still do it to this day. But whenever I'm like super hungry and I don't feel like waiting for food to be cooked, I'll go to like a random restaurant and I'll be like, yeah, I had a to-go order, I'll call an order. And they'll go, for Kathy? And I'll say, yeah, that's it. And then I'll just pay for whatever it is and eat their food.
So you don't have time to be waiting around. Okay, man, I've never heard that one. Okay, so she goes to a restaurant, she's like, yeah, I'm here for a pickup. And they're like, Deborah? Kathy? Susan? And then she's like, yeah, whatever the first thing you said was, yeah, that's me, dude. I'll take whatever I ordered. I am Susan. I will take that. Yes, I am here to get that. And you'll just take whatever random food that person happened to order just so you don't have to wait the 5 minutes for your food to get done. Oh my goodness. It takes like 5 minutes for them to make your food, dude, in a fast food place. It really is fast. That is next level degeneracy, dude. I applaud you for your honesty. I love it. She goes to the thing. They're like, Jeff? And she's like, yeah. And that's the end of that one. Oh man, that's crazy. Next.
Tell me the story of the fattest thing you ever did.
So back when I was around like 11 to 13 years old, my parents were super strict with like what I ate. No candy, no sweets, stuff like that. And I had a bad sweet tooth. Like I loved food. I loved candy. So
who doesn't, dude? What kid does not love candy? Anyone that said that alcohol is a gateway drug, I don't know about that, buddy. How about sugar? Sugar is that first substance that you start taking because it makes you feel good.
I would like hang out with some family members and stuff like that. And whenever we went somewhere, they knew my parents were really strict with my eating. And they would like go to gas stations and stuff, buy me candy. They would like, I babysit my cousins, like my aunt's kids and stuff. And they would pay me in candy.
The way she said it too, she's like, and they would pay me in candy. Oh, your family is messed up, dude. They knew you're not supposed to have candy, so they're like, hey, Sandra, or whatever your name is, they're like, you want to come babysit? We got some Reese's peanut butter cups over here, dude. So they don't have to, like, give you an actual living wage. That's messed up. They know that your parents don't want you having candy, so they're having you do jobs around their house and paying you in candy. When you start taking payments in candy, that's when you know you've got a problem. You've hit rock bottom. And towards the end there, man, my addiction was so bad, my blood started itching. Give me that Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh, you're still there.
And I used to have to hide the candy in my room and stuff, so like my parents didn't know I was eating it. And
you got a trail of ants leading all the way to your room, dude.
Like Halloween and stuff, I would hide the candy because my parents would take it. And so I ended up hiding it all in the drawers of my bedroom and stuff, and years later down the road, I cleaned out my room and I was finding like half-eaten candy bars that literally expired 4 years ago. It was a bad phase.
All right, so that one, she was storing a bunch of candy in her dresser, and years later it had expired, and she was still eating it. Oh my God. I don't think candy really fully expires, though, honestly. Some food is so full of preservatives, dude. Even years later, you can eat it, and you're like, ew. It's pretty much a Snickers. It bears a close enough resemblance to Snickers to where I'm gonna finish it. Whatever. I'm tasting some bizarre notes in there. Pencil shavings. Dirt. But I do taste a little bit of nougat, and I think I got a taste of a peanut in there, so whatever, close enough. Next.
Tell me the story of the fattest thing you ever did.
When I was pregnant for the first time in my life, I wasn't on a diet, and I celebrated this. Like, I put on 4 stone, celebrated.
You put on 4 stone. 4 stone is 56 pounds for my American viewers.
This. And one day, my other half called me and he said, "What do you want for dinner?" And I said, "A cake." He was like, "Yeah, but what do you want with your cake?" I was like, "Nope. Just bring me a fucking cake."
Oh, okay. Hey, babe, what do you want for dinner? A cake. Okay, that's cool. For dessert, you want a cake? What would you like before the cake? Nah, son, just a whole ass cake. Like, just bring me the whole cake. I'm going to eat the cake for dinner. I know you're pregnant and everything, but are you trying to give our baby diabetes? What the heck?
So he did. He brought me this cake home, a carrot cake. And he said, "Do you want me to cut you a slice?" I said, "No, just bring me a motherfucking fork."
And then he was like, okay. And then I heard tires screeching as he left the driveway and never came back. It was weird. As I came out of my frosting-induced haze, all I saw were his taillights as he left the driveway. I didn't sign on for this, bro. This is crazy. I've seen people addicted to crack. I've never seen anything like this, dude, all right? I know that we're being hyperbolic for the sake of the story and everything, but something about this is somewhat disturbing. She's like very convicted. She's like, for the first time in my life, I wasn't on a diet and I was pregnant, so I ate a whole cake, and she just went completely insane. She like got this vacant look in her eyes. She's like, "Give me the whole cake." Like when she said that, she got this 1,000-yard stare in her eye, and I was just like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird issues tied into cake with this person. Like, you're putting a lot of your personal, emotional stuff onto this cake, right? This cake represents your parents that wouldn't let you do X, Y, Z, and now you're finally doing it or something. That's why you all need to get over all your stuff, right? So you don't look like this. You don't want to look completely insane when somebody asks you to pass the salt, and you're like, what? What is that supposed to mean? Right? I'll have the whole cake. Give me the fork. Like, all right, dude, dang. Somebody didn't let you have a cake one time? That's what all this is, dude? Come on. For the first time in my life, I'm not on a diet. Like, dang, dude. If that's what diet culture has done to you, I can see why you're opposed to it. Although diet culture didn't really do anything to any of us. It's really what we've done to ourselves. How much of this external stimuli we've taken inside and used it to make us feel bad. But it's really not all the external stimuli, it's how we react to it. Because you cannot control what people say to you, but you can control how you react to it. All of these magazines telling you XYZ doesn't matter. It's up to you to bounce it all off. But the magazine said I should look like this, but this person said that, but blah, 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 blah. Who cares? I don't care what any of those people say. It's up to you to use your logic to say this is all bollocks, bro.
And I ate that thing out of the box. I didn't even open the box. I tore the lid off the box and ate it out of the box with a fork, the whole fucking cake. It was glorious.
Okay, why do you have a 1,000-yard stare and you're telling this story like this is the story of how you won the battle or something? Like, this is really crazy. The passion with which she's telling this story, you would have thought that it was a story about how she ran into a burning building and pulled a baby out of there, but it's about how she stuck it to the whole entire world by eating a whole cake to herself. You didn't stick it to anybody but yourself and your baby.
I don't do that anymore, though. I'm a different person now.
I sure hope so, man. That's kind of pathetic to be like that passionate about a stupid piece of cake. about bread with sugar in it, essentially. I've never had a piece of cake, or an entire cake, that was that good. You're gonna have to hook me up with your baker, I think, because, yeah, I've never had a life-changing cake like that. Where I was like, dude, screw my entire life, I'm gonna eat this whole cake. I've never had a cake that good. So that was a pretty good one. We had some interesting Fattest Friday stories today. I liked the one where the lady would go to fast food places and be like, yeah, I'm here to pick up the order. And they're like, Jane? And she's like, yeah, sure, yeah. I love that one so much. The one where the chick ate the whole cake, it would have been funnier if she wasn't all like intense about it. Like she had too many personal issues tied into the thing. She's like, give me the fork. And then I ate the whole thing. It was glorious. Like, damn, dude. If that's the highlight of your life, dude, ooh. Please click the like button. 1 like equals 1 mustache combing. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.